Hey, everybody. All right, let's talk about the rip your face off up move we had today and the importance of knowing what's going on each day. So, today we had ISM manufacturing at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern, and it was pretty lukewarm reaction to it. But if you weren't really paying attention, there was a fireside chat with Jerome Powell at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. And let's just look at what was going on with the SPX options and how the ES contracts reacted to what was going on. So, first off, before we run the tape and see what happened, I just want to talk about some of the confluence that we saw coming in to Powell talking, right? So overnight, we had a very manipulated move down. And then when the market opened and ISM came out, we had a quick flash up and then a subsequent drop down. Now, with my indicators, we could see that we had some consolidation and we're running into some volume nodes here. So really what the market is doing is running into volume before a high impact item like Powell talking, right? So what Powell says is important, but really it's a high impact event and we need to think of it that way. So we want to see how the market then positions once we get into the talk with Powell, right? So let's roll the tape here. So if you look on the left hand side, we can see the GEX spot or the GEX spot, and we can see at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 9:30 Central, and we're at -5, right? And all indication is like, oh, we're going to 45.50, which is the big note here, but it's not a lot of gamma exposure there, okay? And we've got our major open interest at 4,600. So we have to keep that in mind. We know we've been knocking around 45.50 like all week and maybe a little bit of the week before, but let's go ahead and check out what happens, right? So as Jerome Powell is approaching, we can see it start to turn positive. Net GEX is turning positive, and we start seeing the bullish flows come in. So we got 45.80, right? So we can see, we go back negative, but we're just hovering around positive, right? And this is when he starts talking. Let's see the flows. Boom, 10 billion at 45.80. You see 45.80 coming in. All right. And off she goes. Look how much gamma exposure to the upside with a lot of force to at least 45.80 to start with. And this is within 15 minutes. Boom, 30 million. It never gets back down below the zero line for net GEX. They just keep piling on. And look where they're going. They laddered up to 45.90. You can see it flowing through. Okay. I mean, they just lit this thing up like a Christmas tree. Boom. All right. So they ended up hitting 4,600 or around theirs. Here's what the ES did. Okay. So at this point, right before, this is Central Time. So right before Powell starts talking, we've got a nice consolidation here. We've got we don't have a lower low. See that? We have a lower high. All right. So the price action is matching up. We're above a volume node. We've got the options telling us, well, they're positioning bullishly. So you can see the move was just tremendous. Hit 4,600 on the futures, kept going, hit 4607, which is, let's talk about, all right, SPX, 45.99. So yeah, they were going for 4,600. They brought it up there and then they brought it back down. Who knows what they'll end up doing for the rest of the day, but it was there. The high impact event is going to drive a big move one way or another, generally, and especially when Powell starts speaking. So you have to know what events are coming up each day. It is imperative. All right, that's it for today. See you in the next video.